Well, that's great. I see that all smiles today, and I noticed you guys have been laughing throughout the conversation, and even sitting as close as you have been throughout any of our sessions, and it's just really great to see that body language and see that even come out through the way you guys have been talking. So I guess that just leads into, how have you guys been doing lately? What's come up? What brings you into it?
Everything's actually been going really good. I decided to do like a mother-daughter vacation. So I planned a trip and we went to Florida, and we just kind of hung out on the beach and did kind of girly things, went to a few little shops on the beach. I think altogether it was a really good bonding experience, and definitely something we'll probably try to do annually.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was really nice to get out of town and spend some time with my mom to where we didn't have to worry about anything else. It was just the two of us, and it was really relaxing, and I loved doing the little shopping, and we went to the beach, and yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, and just to think about past things that's gone on, was communication or alcohol or any of those issues a problem throughout the trip?
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, she just got after me a few times about texting my friends, but that was about it.
Yeah, well, that's great to know that it can't be perfect. No relationship, mother-daughter relationship is perfect. And so it is normal for those little upsets to happen. It's just the fact that you guys have been in therapy and learned the way to communicate with each other. So I think that's really great.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Besides the texting of friends, but it was supposed to be a bonding moment, so I think that's why I did that. But yeah, otherwise, 100% agree with you.
Yeah. So is there anything that your mom did throughout the trip that you really thought, hey, like, I really can see how coming here has really helped?
When we were there, we talked a lot about college, and she shared a lot of her experiences with me. And so we did like a little clothes shopping for school, to get me excited about college. And so that was really nice to see that she was putting forth that extra effort, and it was just, I think it really brought our relationship to the next level, and it's going to put us in a really great place before I go off to college. And it made me really happy just to see how much she really cares, because before I was just leaning on my friends thinking that they were the only ones that really cared about me, and it was just really awesome to see that my mom, can be a friend, but also my mother at the same time. I think that was the best part about the trip.
Wow, yeah, I can really hear you guys bringing up points that throughout therapy we have discussed, and even new things that you didn't even know about each other. So that's really great, and I'm really happy about that.
I think we are too.
So I just wanted to address the fact that the front desk let me know that you've canceled your appointment, your following appointments. Is this correct?
Yep, that is correct. We feel that we've made a lot of progress, and as much as we enjoy working with you, we might be able to just do this on our own.
Okay, so then you guys understand this will be our last meeting together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do have about 10 minutes left today. So I think we should kind of talk about this readiness to be on your own and not meet with me, every week. So, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not ready at all, to 10 being completely ready, how ready are you to complete and be done with our therapy sessions, do you think?
I would say I'm at probably a 10.
A 10? What about you?
Yeah, I would say the same.
Oh, that's great. That means you guys are very, very ready to be done, and that's nice to hear. A little sad on my part, but it's also happy because I'm glad that you feel you're at that stage. So I also just wanted to know how satisfied you've been in therapy and our working relationship. How do you think that that's gone from thinking back to the first session, the middle sessions, 6, 7, 8? How do you think you felt about?
I think I've been very satisfied. I was a little, obviously I didn't want to be here at first, but after time I feel like you've really helped us be able to communicate more, and I've been really satisfied with therapy.
Yeah, I would have to agree. We have a better relationship, I'd like to say because of you, but obviously it takes work from us as well, so all in all, it's just great.
Yeah, well, I just want to make a note that it wasn't me. I was the one guiding you guys, but what the final result is right now is of you two. So I hope that you guys take that with you and realize, if you do have those bumps in the road, that you go back to thinking maybe some skills you learned in therapy, but that you both have the capabilities to get where you are today. So I think it would be important now that we're on this high note to talk about, the accomplishments that you guys have made. Can you guys, discuss some accomplishments that, throughout from the first session to now that you think you've made, maybe in therapy, outside therapy?
I think a major one would be communication. From day one, we didn't really talk. It was just, kind of bickering back and forth. And now we both can come to each other with issues and calmly discuss them and get through them.
What about you, Ashley?
I would agree with her, and also a big accomplishment for me throughout therapy is learning that, my friends don't take full control of my life, and that I am able to say no to them and, kind of control what I do, and that I don't have to do things to make other people happy.
That's great. So just kind of in that same area as accomplishments you made, I think it's important that we've worked on in the past how you guys do tell each other things. Tell each other positive things, because we know that negative things can be said, and you guys have realized that the more positive talk you do, the more positive you think. So I would like you to just tell each other one strength you think the other one has gained from therapy and you use in your everyday lives now.
I would have to probably say that the biggest strength of all and accomplishment and greatness would be that I've recognized how great of a person she is, and she can do many things without me controlling her and bossing her around.
Yeah, and I think strength that my mom has gained and that I've also gained is that we can have a good relationship but also be doing our own thing, and that she has really come a long way as to be more open to the decisions that I make with my life, and I've also been more open to share with her things, and I think that's really grown and made our relationship better.
Yeah, so when discussing about the progress we've made from the first session to now, there has been setbacks, there's been ups, there's been downs. What are some of the things that happened in therapy that you think have gotten you here now?
Definitely learning to communicate, setting goals, and not setting them too high, and learning that we can step back from them to a certain extent and slowly work our way forward. And listening, I think, to each other is a huge thing.
Yeah. So actually, do you think that that progress can be maintained, and even though there can be setbacks?
Yes, I do. I think it is maintainable. Just always making sure we're on the same page, and and if we realize that things aren't working, again, to set our own goals between each other. Like if I do go off to college and we don't see each other a lot, making sure we always, do something once a week or talk on the phone once a week. Keeping those goals that we set in therapy.
Yeah. So I guess the next thing I wanted to address was how do you plan to continue this progress outside this session? So like you said, make sure that we can communicate when I'm at college or see each other. So what other ways, as in tomorrow or in a week, you think that if there was an upset, what kind of things do you think would help continue the progress?
Well, I've really learned to actually tell my mother when things are happening, so I think that will be the key. So if I feel that something is going wrong in my life, or that if I'm in any kind of situation that I am able to talk to her, or if we aren't communicating, that we're able to talk to each other, like, what, we're not communicating, we need to really work on this. And I think that's a way that we can maintain this, is just being able to talk to each other about when stuff is and isn't working, and then following through with doing that.
And how do you think progress, just even for you yourself, sleep-wise, how do you think you will cope when Ashley's not here?
I think because we've made such improvements, I think that even though she'll be out of the house and off to college, I think I'll sleep better knowing that she's at least off to college now. And before I was just worried that she was going to fall down a really dark hole.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So that's really great to hear that that you guys have come to the same conclusion. So Ashley, you started off saying, I don't want to be here. You didn't want to be here, and your mom, basically drug you in here. And you, Mom, you felt that you were assuming things that you weren't really sure what was going on, and now you guys have made a connection to see and be on the same page. So I guess is there anything else you'd like to talk about, or do you have any final questions?
I'm fine.
Me too.
Yeah, so I just want to communicate to you guys and let you know that I've really appreciated working with you two. And it's important for you to know that if you ever feel like you are stepping way back and really decreasing your progress and feel like you really need help again, we can start up at any time. You can always contact the agency here, or you have my email. And so that's very important, that I don't want you to think that if you do relapse and the fact that you're communicating less or things get worse, that coming back to therapy is not a failure. It's actually good, because then you know that you guys can get to where you are again. So yes, I'll miss seeing you two, and I really hope that everything goes well.
Thank you.
Thank you.